Okay.
It was
Oh,
off.
it was off.
It was off.
Did you turn it off and turn it back on?
No, I don't. No, it was off. It was off. So, all right, all resolved.
All right.
All right.
I'm slowly learning the troubleshoot.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
If you want to put me on the big screen there, it'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll get started.
All right, thumbs up from chat if y'all can hear him.
Can you hear me? Yes, I think people are giving thumbs up. There we go. Hey. All right. How's it going? My name is Mark. I own Orbit DVD in West Asheville, North Carolina. Lovely day after a couple of shitty days. Oops, I gotta wait to say cuss, I think. That's what I've learned in YouTube land. But anyway, I guess we already screwed up. Anyway, thanks for hopping on here. This will probably be kind of a quick one. We're in the middle of a reset. Basically, we are creating a warehouse in our store. I own Orbit as far as the four walls around the physical stores. So Orbit's basically the retail spot is basically two spots, two storefronts, more or less, and we're making a little mini warehouse in the back. We are also going to be combining all of our retail in the front. So some of you that have been by, if you remember how it looks, it's going to be all the retail up front. Basically, the reason for this is multiple reasons. We started off 6 years ago now. Jesus. 6 years ago, basically an extension of our video rental store. We were selling movies, but we weren't selling them online. But anyway, we started going online after the pandemic and off to the races after that. However, we have left some old habits basically continue with us. And they weren't bad habits. It's just the fact that, like, we used to ship from our counter, for instance. We got rid of that a while ago. But anyway, the store is our warehouse for the most part. I think I count on my fingers and my toes. Basically, if someone orders a movie, I have figured out that up until this week, there was 15 different places you could look for the movie. Well, I mean, we know where stuff is for the most part. But anyway, we are condensing that to one place where you get the movie, which is our little back mini warehouse. What this also means is the store itself, if you could think of, if you're fans of Vinegar Syndrome, and if you've ever been to their stores, the Archive, great places to go. Our store will be totally separate from the online business, meaning that we will have stuff in Orbit, the store, that long after Orbit Online sells out as something. So, a good example would be, we recently found For Colts Blue Velvet. Beautiful media books, great cover. We would give a few copies to the store, and that's where they will stay. We would not transfer those to online to sell them. So if you come to the store, you're going to find all sorts of deals, and that's what people did actually before we went online. We kept everything in the store for sale. So we would have stuff that was out of print for years sometimes. So it'd be really advantageous to come check us out. But anyway, this is about a 2-week process. It's the longest period of time is going to be us basically putting all the movies that are in 15 different places together in one place. That is taking a lot of time, but I expected it to. And hopefully, I'll be kind of stretching it if we can maybe open a week from Friday. Probably not going to happen. So apologies. I know some people were kind of bummed that they were going to come by and visit us next time, right? So there you go. We had a sale that ended on Sunday night. So I just want to thank everybody that participated in the US and UK indicator sale. It was one of the more popular sales we've had. And it's actually probably our fourth maybe our fourth indicator sale. And so we were, I didn't say we had low expectations because, we don't have low expectations, but it did extremely well. So we were trying to lock one down for March. We'll see what happens. It's actually a company that's got a sale happening right now, a more more corporate place, I guess. But we're going to see what we can do with them. If not, I think I might do some localized, meaning some very pinpointed sales. We're getting some stuff in at discounts, and we'll make those available on the site. But anyway, we're looking at getting April lockdown and then May and June as far as sales go. But y'all want sales. We love doing sales, and we're going to try to provide more and more for you as time goes on. All right, we are going to a convention, Horror Hound, March 20th through 22nd. What's up?
Oh, I just want to see it.
See what?
The page. I'm sorry.
There.
Thank you.
They keep adding people I like. So I've never done a convention with Cassandra Peterson. I've never done a convention with Joe Dante, and they're doing a convention with. Let's see who else is going to be there. It's really cool. I've been the ones with the Scream guys, but it's more Scream people there. There's Nico McBain. Is it McBain or McBrain? I can't. It's McBrain, right? From Iron Maiden, the drummer that recently retired from Iron Maiden. It's going to be there. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's in Cincinnati, but we have a blast there. We love talking to you. So come by and see us if you plan on going. All right, up to Used Haul. Well, guess what? I have been so busy condensing the store and rearranging that I have not had time to do any used items this week. In fact, we are pausing that for a couple of weeks until we get our stores back open again. By the way, the online business is still 100% cranking, so there's no disruptions in the online business. Anyway, we will talk about used stuff in a couple of weeks. In fact, like I said, you might want to wait a couple of weeks to email us. We already are sending out a pause for that. So next time. All right. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to basically run through pre-orders, new releases, restocks, and things like that. And then I'll open this up for questions. And then we also, I think, starting today, was that today, Charles, the submit a question?
Yes.
Yeah, submit a question. Yeah. So we can maybe flash that up on the screen.
I will.
For next week. I won't be able to answer it backwards in time. If you post something after this or even during this. But we'll see if we got some questions submitted, and we'll has anything been submitted?
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm listening to you both about a second or two ahead of time and back in time.
Oh, so I'm all over time.
I hear
yeah,
your voice twice.
Yeah, I'm all over time right now. So has anybody ever submitted anything or?
No.
Okay, yeah. So we will flash this before I start answering questions.
Yes.
And then feel free to ask a question anytime you want, and we'll do it at the next live stream. So, yep,
that's good.
Great. So pre-orders. I think some of this stuff has been leaked a little bit, and you can't 100% trust these leaks, but it's the last Friday of the month coming up, and that means Arrow is going to announce their new releases, their pre-orders. So we've already heard some pretty good leaks there. We'll see what happens. One might have y'all grumble a little bit. I mean, I'm ready because it feels like that they did, Hard Boiled and then The Killer. It feels like they got to do a Better Tomorrow trilogy at some point. So I don't know if that's going to be this month or not. We'll see what happens. Anyway, be prepared for the Arrow announcements. We always stay on top of that. And as soon as they're announced, we throw them on the website. So expect to see those probably Friday morning. Well, not probably. They will be up Friday morning. All right. Great stuff coming from Australia. 1408. The big box 4K lenticular set, the Cabin Fever collection 4K lenticular big box set. This one I think a lot of people have been waiting for because they didn't want a big old chunky box set of Suspiria, the 2018 Suspiria. The standard edition of that's now available to order. Then from Umbrella, I believe that was the third one's from Umbrella. But anyway, Rad and then BMX Bandits 4K. Return to Silent Hill 4K as well. You don't like it?
You know what? If you love Silent Hill, you love Silent Hill.
I mean, how many good video game adaptations are there? I mean, one is the first Silent Hill.
Yes,
I can't say the second Silent Hill is good. Our good friends at Deaf Crocodile have announced Dead Mountaineers Hotel. That one's available. Also got the Snake Woman, Dr. Blood's Coffin, Doctor Who the movie 4K Steelbook, and Buhachi Bushido Code of the Forgotten Eight 4K. Lots of more pre-orders are up. Just get on our website and you'll see under pre-orders. All right, new releases. Oh boy, so a lot of the UK companies set this past Monday as a release date. So usually the last Monday of the month is a huge week for new releases. And of course, we usually get those in a few days early, and we send out the pre-orders maybe a few days before they come out. But anyway, all this stuff's available now. Let's start with probably one of the biggest companies we deal with, Second Sight, the Ugly Stepsister Limited and Standard, and I think there's a Blu-ray version available as well. This was my top 3 film of last year. It unsettled me. I'm not easy to unsettle. I have seen it all, pretty much. I think. Don't challenge me on that. I don't want to say nope, never seen that. Oh, that's terrible. But anyway, I thought it was brilliantly done, amazing, and if you want to own it, it's kind of like Martyrs or something, It's like if you want to own it, go for it. All right. This has been we love saying this film's title. We can't get enough, and apparently it's being reevaluated and more of about like body image and maybe some feminist themes to it. I don't know about that, but anyway, if you want Big Boobs Buster, we got it. We got lots of copies of Big Boobs Buster. We're so happy to be walking around the office talking about Big Boobs Buster.
BBBB.
BBB. Better than the Better Business Bureau is Big Boobs Buster. All right. This one is available now, the Lars von Trier Standard Collection, which I think looks prettier than the limited edition. Lurker, Calier, The Girl Who Let Through Time. This is a really good film. They had live and anime, I think, are both really good. The Birthday, Highway to Hell. This is one of the regionally shot. I think it's Visual Vengeance put this out. This is not the one with the satanic cop looking dude. Year of the Rabbits, which I'm kind of dying to see. From Second Run, Knights of the Teutonic Order. Always a big fan of those guys. From Germany, The Specialists 4K. That is the Corbucci film. The Black Six. Prison on Fire 1 and 2 4K from Shout Factory. This one was perfectly timed. Network 4K is available now from Criterion. Also out is The Man Who Wasn't There, which at the time I think was the only Coen Brothers commentary track, was Man Who Wasn't There. They might have added a couple since then, but people were kind of befuddled on why they only would talk about this film. All right. Lots of, wait, one more here. Double Impact 4K. Yeah, so we should be seeing a restock of that pretty soon, I think, too. I think that one's sold out. A lot more new releases. We get new releases every day. Just keep checking back, and you'll see it on there. All right, restocks. Got some humongous restocks here. We've been in and out of Excalibur, but we got a ton of them in. So we're going to ride that wave until it probably sells out, I guess. It goes out of print. Also, this one just keeps. For some reason, this keeps, I kind of know why. I think it's just getting a reputation of being an amazing 4K release. But we've got in a ton of copies of The Fall. The Fall is available now. I think we've had The Fall for, like a year? No. Like maybe 8 or 9 months. I can't remember. But anyway, they just keep going and going and going. But anyway, we've got a ton of copies of The Fall. All right, upcoming. I believe this might be tomorrow. The Swordsman's Trilogy 4K. Krakatits for Deaf Crocodile, and also The White Sun of the Desert. So that is it for me. Let me scroll up. I'm not seeing any questions. Good. I can end this early.
A lot of thumbs ups.
Lots of thumbs ups. Okay. I love the trailer that plays, but I wish it was on a loop. I don't know what you're talking about. Really?
The trailer. So it's the everything is awful.
Yeah. So for 10, 12 years, the only thing I had on my YouTube channel was a commercial done by our friends that everything is terrible. I told them to make it weird as shit because I like weird stuff, and it was fantastic. I thought that's all. I thought that's all we needed for YouTube, really. But here we are. But anyway, if that's what you're talking about, our commercial, that's great. My real goal was if I ever made money to have that commercial on our local news channel after the weather, and maybe that could still happen. We'll see. I think I like spending money on more practical things like redoing the store. But anyway, maybe I will put the commercial on the news. Nice. Convinced me not to give my money to this company just for the idiocy of the trailer. Oh, if you're not into idiocy, you're in the wrong spot. Yeah, you should hop off and go somewhere serious. Go somewhere serious. That's not me. All right, scrolling down. Here comes some questions. Can you talk about the Big Dollars Trilogy box set coming out from Arrow? Unless they officially announced it, I don't know nothing. Remember, some people leak these things and they turn out not being 100% true. So unless they're 100% true, meaning when Arrow announces it, we'll talk about it. Are you getting a lot of copies of Arrow, Hardboiled, and The Killer? Yes. Hardboiled, we didn't think this would be possible, but the biggest thing we've had to date, period, was the Dollars Trilogy. Individually, leading up to A Good, Bad, and the Ugly, we had a gazillion of them. We also had a gazillion to put on the website. Hardboiled could beat Good, Bad, and the Ugly, which I can't believe. I can believe, but I think it's a difference in the features of the release. I think that this has got the Dolby Atmos, right? If I remember correctly, and then maybe corrected subtitles. Someone told me. Anyway, yeah. We're gonna have tons of those. Imprint restock, specifically Wolf Creek. Did you sign up for a back in stock notification? Wolf Creek came and went today. If you are wanting something, please sign up for a back in stock notification. It will email you or preferably text you the second they enter our inventory. But Wolf Creek came and went. More coming. Just hang in there. All right. Wow, this could be the shortest Q&A ever. Oh. Sorry about that, man. Yeah.
All right. So I don't have a graphic for it yet.
All right. All right. So this is for next week. If you watch this recorded and not live, this is what you need to do. You need to go on orbitdvd.com/askorbit, and then you can ask a question, and then we will answer that question. All right. Well, it's definitely unusual. Maybe everybody's sleepy from the Olympics. I don't know.
Snowed in up in the Northeast, maybe.
Yep. Got more things going on, I guess. Okay, well,
all right.
That's it.
All right.
Well, this is definitely the shortest live stream I've done in a while. It would be an hour shorter than usual. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. You mentioned that you're going to look into the possibility of having a stock counter on titles. Yeah, we are going to do that. And we're actually going to start that, I think, with some deals. So, we're bringing in stuff at a discount to pass on to you. So we're going to probably start testing that with the deals that we're going to be posting. So yeah, stay tuned. Maybe as soon as, well, we got to get this move first done. But then after that, I'd say probably realistically, maybe the second week of March, we can probably look into that. All right. Well, next week, guys, right? Feel free to ask a question on
Orbit DVD.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure Charles will put it below in the comments. But feel free to ask a question before the next live stream, and we will answer it out there. And peace out. Going back to work. Take care.